It'll be the Midwest Modifieds presented by Casey General Store. The B class rolls out first. All right, let's call them out for you. It'll be 67 of Steve Moore on the point. Dustin Kenyon out of Bradleyville, Missouri will be on the outside of row number 1. Riley Duncan in car number 11. Driver out of Lockwood, Missouri. Ken Walker in car number 51. Jaron Martin in car number 33. And Zach Williams out of Urbana, Missouri in car number 5. Jaron Martin with 3 feature wins. As we mentioned earlier, will probably get kicked up into the A group if things continue to go well for him, and that's all right. And looks like we're going to have to do that one again. All right, we'll try one more time here. All right, we're going to try one more time here with Steve Moore and Dustin Kenyon. On the front row, Riley Duncan, Ken Walker in row number 2, Jaron Martin alongside the number 5 of Zach Williams. All right, here we go. Looks like everything lined up. Steve Moore bringing him in. Dustin Kenyon to his outside. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. It looks a little better this time. We're going green. Steve Moore brings them in. They're 3 wide behind him as Riley Duncan on the gas and moving forward quickly. All problems for Dustin Kenyon already off the pace. Looks like he'll be headed for the pit area perhaps as we continue to go green. Zach Williams, a little bit of trouble down there in turns 3 and 4, gets it straightened out. Steve Moore staying out in front. Car number 67 looking strong right now. Good battle going on for second. Here comes Ken Walker into Transport Graphics number 51. Walker up to the number 3 spot. Jaron Martin running in 4th. Williams continuing to struggle in that 5 car as we stay green with Steve Moore a car length over Riley Duncan. Good battle. In fact, the top 4 pretty much nose to tail down the backstretch. Steve Moore diving it down to the bottom of the speedway. We'll see if he makes that work. Riley Duncan getting a good run off the top of the banking at 4, not able to capitalize. Riley Duncan maybe a little bit too high coming off turn number 2. Falls back just a little bit, almost making contact with Ken Walker. Zach Williams continuing to struggle with that number 5 car. You saw him there. That car just not wanting to turn down there in turns 3 and 4 right over the top of the banking. Okay. All right, get Zach Williams back on the racetrack. Dandy heat race right here is Steve Moore so far able to hold off Riley Duncan. Ken Walker having a nice run, running in the number 3 spot. Jaron Martin 4th. And want to remind everybody, coming up on July 13th, the Indigo Sky Casino Raining Money Night. And if you've been here for it before, you'll want to be here again. Green flag right now out on the speedway. Steve Moore picking up where he left off. Top 3 cars all going, make that the top 4, all going down to the bottom of the speedway. And problems again for the 5. And caution. All right, Zach Williams will head back to the pit area in car number 5. All right, so it will be back under the green flag, and Riley Duncan had a good run going. Looked like Maya had the pass made on the leader, but we go back to the last completed lap. All right, here we go. Steve Moore out in front, car number 67. He'll bring him to the start-finish line. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. Green back in the air. Off turn number 4, down the backstretch, top 4, still all locked together. Dustin Kenyon right there as well. Steve Moore a little bit squirrely in 3 and 4 that time, straightens it out. Stays on the gas as Ken Walker now going after that number 2 spot. And here comes Jaron Martin as everybody locked together. A dandy little heat race right here. Steve Moore out in front, takes a white flag one more time around. Ken Walker loses a little ground over in turns 3 and 4, regroups over in 1 and 2. As his battle for second is a humdinger. Coming off turn number 4, down to the line, Steve Moore wins it. And Ken Walker finishes up in the number 2 spot as Riley Duncan got a little out of kilter down in turns 3 and 4. And again, a dandy little heat race right there. All right, second group coming out, getting ready for their heat race. Austin Dixon in car number 57, I believe, will be the car coming out first. Driver out of Ozark, Missouri. On his outside, it'll be Will Hibden out of Joplin, Missouri. Will been to victory lane already this year. Rick Lampy out of Fairgrove, Missouri, car number 17. Jonathan Dean in car number 26, the number 28 of Corey Carter out of Elkland, Missouri. And Dylan Sanderson in the 21 car. All right, here we go. 6 cars, 8 times. Heat race number 2 for the Midwest Modified B group. Coming off turn number 4, green flag in the air. We're back to racing. Down the backstretch, lap number 1, Will Hibden out in front. Rick Lampy chasing him, coming off turn number 4, using the top side of the speedway, moved the 17 up to the number 2 spot. Jonathan Dean on the charge now. He'll try to go to the outside of the Austin Dixon machine. That's the battle for the number 3 spot going into turns 3 and 4. Hibden up on the top side. Lampy working on the bottom. Hibden now by 7 car lengths. Jonathan Doe, Austin Dixon sideways on the backstretch. And looks like caution going to come out. Austin Dixon going around, coming off turn number 2. Fine line between getting all you can get and just trying to get a little bit too much. And right there, car just did get around on him coming off turn number 2. So he'll regroup, join the back of the field, refire, and go again. All right, Will Hibden out in front. Rick Lampy in the 2 spot. Jonathan Dean up to 3rd. Corey Carter rides in 4th. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. Green in the air. Will Hibden brings them in. Dylan Sanderson using that sail in car number 21. Maybe it works better if you can't see. Coming off turn number 4, Will Hibden out in front. Nope, don't work very good at all. Good battle into turns 3 and 4. Rick Lampy down on the bottom of the speedway trying to move around Will Hibden. Coming across the start-finish line this time, Hibden by 3/4 car length. Still a great battle going on for the lead as Rick Lampy continue to hammer that bottom lane. And this time, Rick Lampy by about 2 feet as they come across the start-finish line. Dylan Sanderson getting the black flag. Not sure he can see it. Jonathan Dean down on the inside. Oh, boy. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch, Jonathan Dean getting a line on the inside of the 6 car. Dylan Sanderson trying to get the 21 car off the speedway. Now got it up on the top side. He'll be able to make an exit there. White flag in the air. One more time around for Rick Lampy. Jonathan Dean, Will Hibden, your top 3. Final time around, turns 3 and 4. Rick Lampy picking up the win. Jonathan Dean 2nd, Will Hibden 3rd. And Austin Dixon finishing the race. Nice job there. Austin Dixon kind of got hung up back there and playing it safe. Dylan Sanderson having a lot of trouble seeing out of that car. But nice recovery there for the 57, getting that car straightened out and finishing up the race.